Okay, with Pakateu Island being technically the last island type season, there was still more to come. That being in the form of a spin-off of Total Drama. Everything's new and slightly different. New cast, those some old faces, new locations, kind of reminiscent to World Tour, and even a new host. This is the review of
the Ridonculous race.
Not sure why, but I honestly find it weird of calling this a spin-off. Like, does anyone else have that feeling? Anyway, moving on. Yes, instead of taking a parody of Survivor, it's now taking on The Amazing Race. You know, contestants fly around the world, look for clues and challenges, all the way to make up for winning the cash prize and all that type of stuff. Same thing here. This is counted as a spin-off series, but there's only one season, but okay. I mean, I'm gonna be blunt and cut to the chase here. This season is fine and pretty cool at times. It's actually pretty cool. I say this now because, yeah, it's a spin-off, but everything, pretty much everything that you expect from the Island series and all of their seasons is pretty much brought over to here, so which is why I find it weird of calling it a spin-off. Challenges? Check. Strange and wacky cast? Check. Characters that are clearly better and more interesting than most of the group, especially the throwaways? Check. Villain, or villains in this case? Double check. Now, I'm not saying that I'm bored with this season, saying like, oh, it's so predictable. No, it follows suit to the other seasons entirely, and if anything, it does a pretty good job with that, actually. The overall cast is pretty good, and as again, some of them, in this case, being pairs, are better than others, and others are just, yeah. The villains are also as well fun and at least interesting compared to the past two seasons that we've gotten. Even some nice character development here and there for, well, a good majority of the cast here. Like, for example, Noah, you know, who we all know from the other seasons and stuff. Dude actually had a storyline that had something to do with him. Like, he was actually the focus. He got the girl by the end of it and a pretty satisfying end to his character, alongside with Owen. So that's good. And other characters kind of follow the same thing. Granted, yeah, you know, this is pretty much, I don't know, 90% of the cast's first season, but you know what? They do a pretty good job with the rule that I said before, that the first season is pretty much the important one. That's where you need to impress the audience on why you want to watch them. And well, most of them, they do fine. Yeah, they're good. The only thing that I can say that's just a little bit, you know, on the con side, I suppose, and it's not even really something that you could say that's a plot hole or something that doesn't make any sense or just downright rule breaking, just a nitpick really, so just something that only matters to me and probably doesn't even matter to anyone else. I guess maybe too many episodes, almost following the other seasons a bit too much, kind of like what with the first generation did, with numbers of times of having no real elimination by the end of the episode. You know, so like characters will be safe one episode and then pretty much immediately next episode they'll just get the boot. So it's like, well, what's the point of keeping them? Whatever. I don't know, just to add more episodes and dramatic attention and for more dramatic effect, I suppose, but I guess that's just how they planned it.
The cadets win!
No! No! Yes! We did it!
I love you, man.
I love you too, dude.
But yeah, I know this review is a lot quicker and shorter and just straight to the point of what I think about it, but that's because, well, I mean, I really don't think that we both should be sitting here of me just over-analyzing something that I've done about 5 to 6 times now through the other reviews, and this one is counted as the quote-unquote spin-off, but it follows the same thing as the other seasons. And it does it fine. It does it good, pretty much. Like, it is a really good season. There's not much that I can really say about it. It speaks for itself. When I had to rewatch it just for this, I enjoyed it. Like, that's all you need to know. It's a really good season. I like Ridonculous Race. So, yeah, sorry if this was a little bit shorter and I guess fast pace, I suppose, but maybe some people like that. I'm not too sure. Yeah, Ridonculous Race is just a good season. Like, I really don't have anything to exactly say negative about it. And the one thing that I did say, it's just like a nitpick on my end. So something that isn't really, you know, eye-glaring. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Any questions, comments, or concerns, or any other discussion topics you guys want me to talk about. I'll try to answer them best I can. You know what to do with all the links that I provide. Have fun clicking all the buttons with the device known as the mouse. Have fun with that, or your finger. Have a great day, have a great night, and everything else you know what to do. Bye.